Okay, so we're going to be following this documentation for setting up our MSP432 board and running a Blinky program on it. So to start with, we're going to install the Code Composer Studio from Texas Instruments. And to do that, you'll just, download options from the site and download it for your corresponding operating system. So for us, that is Linux. And we use the offline version. And so, you'll download that, and then once you download it, it'll take you through some initial setup steps, and then you will need to go and run an install script for some of the drivers. So this is the initial setup, and so it'll just ask you to agree, etc. And you select your installation directory. And then we did the custom installation, so you can install things specifically for your requirements. And so since we are using the MSP432 board, we selected that. And then you can select which debugs you want to install, and we just went ahead and installed all of them. And then you will finish up with installation. And so we're not going to show that part just because we already have it installed. But yeah. So then we're going to find the script that you need to use to install the drivers, which is it's in the CCS installation directory and in the subfolder of CCS, and then install scripts. And then you just need to run the install drivers.sh file. All right, so then we are all set up and ready to go. So then you can open CCS. And select your directory that you want to be working out of. And this will start a new project. So you go ahead and select the new project option, and you'll need to select your target. And so since it's MSP432, you do that, and then this particular board that we're using is the P401R. So we select that. It automatically chooses the XDS debug probe by default, and then you can verify it, make sure everything's set up correctly. And everything looks good. Alrighty, so then it will go ahead and start a new project, and it will have a main.c file. So we're going to be coding the Blinky program, and so we already have that code pasted in another window, which we'll go ahead and copy paste over here. And the code that we have, obviously we have a main function as with any normal program, and then we set our P2 dir, which is the P2 is the RGB light on this board. We set it to 7, so that means that we're activating all of the R, G, and B colors. We initialize blink to 1, which is just to represent whether or not the LED is on or off. And then we have a while loop set up so that it's every couple seconds it will blink and change colors, and it will rotate between red, green, and blue with P2 out, and so we have that changing the value. And then blink is set to 0, meaning that then it goes off after it changes the color, and then you repeat the whole step. So it goes red, off, green, off, blue, off, and continues repeating. And so then to flash that to the board, we click the debug button, which is up there, and it'll get everything set up. And then once it's flashed to the board, we can go ahead and press the green arrow and run it, and it will begin blinking the colors in that order. So red, then green, then blue, with the LED off in between them. And then if you stop running it, then it'll continue running because that was the last program later onto the board. But yeah, and that's about it. Thank you.